Canada is the first country to ratify Finland and Sweden's accession to join NATO. This is big news as the two countries have seen the war that's been waged on Ukraine by Russian forces since February 24th of this year. And as 4 months go by and they've seen the destruction of Ukraine, and as Finland shares a very large border with Russia, well, now they have decided to join NATO, and NATO has fast-tracked the process to get them to become a NATO member country. And Canada became the first country to ratify Finland and Sweden's accession protocols to join NATO. And Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, he announced that on Tuesday. He says that this is a step that they see and they want to support the European countries when it comes to democracy, but against Russian aggression. The NATO leaders officially invited the two nations to join the alliance during a summit in Madrid just last week, and this brings the two countries a step closer to becoming a full NATO member. And also Turkey has decided to support it, although it was the only country that really showed any concerns about the two countries joining NATO, but now that has been removed as peace talks were made at the conference in Madrid last week. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's statement is that Canada has a full confidence in Finland and Sweden's ability to integrate quickly and effectively into NATO and contribute to the alliance's collective defense. Their membership will make NATO stronger and will call all NATO members to move swiftly to complete their ratification process to limit opportunities for interference by adversaries. All 30 NATO allies have signed off on the accession protocols yesterday, and this is now both Denmark and Canada were actually the quickest to return the ratification documents, and Sweden has tweeted. Sweden's ambassador to Canada tweeted saying, "Thank you, Canada. Canada is the first country to deliver its instrument of ratification to the United States Department of State and depository of the North Atlantic Treaty." So big step, and this comes after 76% of Finnish people support joining NATO. This was something that Finland and Sweden had decided not to do for many years and decided to stay neutral in the territory, but the Russian aggression against Ukraine has prompted their move, and when they surveyed their people, well, there was a lot of support by the citizens of Finland and Sweden to become NATO members, to have the protection that is necessary if worst case scenario, they're ever in a situation of what Ukraine is today. And perhaps some people would wonder if Ukraine was a NATO member, if it would be in this devastating situation that it is right now, while Vladimir Putin of Russia says that part of the invasion has to do with Ukraine wanting to join NATO. So that's a whole nother discussion, and we've done Y Media a special report on this. We'll continue to track what's happening in Ukraine as our thoughts and prayers are with the Ukrainian people.